Yes, hello, ma'am.
Hello, Srivatsa.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we are doing questions, right?
Yeah.
Let's do next question.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so we were discussing about the honeybee, right? Bee culture. So honeybees forming. So that rearing of honeybees is called as apiculture. What it is called as, Srivatsa?
Agriculture.
Apiculture. 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 Okay, so in that bees, how you're going to select that bees? So you're cultivating bees, right? So how you're going to choose it? So what are different? Let's say take you as an example. You want to start a honey production. So what kind of bees you are going to select? Tell me.
What kind of what bees are?
Yeah. How?
So are
What
there
kind
different
of
are
bees
there
you
different
want?
types of are there different type of bees also?
Yeah.
Like white also.
Not about the
They can be
color.
brown or black.
You need honey from the bees. So what kind of bees you are going to select to get good honey?
So like better bees, bigger bees.
Oh, bigger bees gives you like more amount of honey.
No, not our bigger bees. Beehive should be very big.
Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, and whatever the bees we select, that bees should give you like a good quality of honey,
Why did you come again?
right? It should give like good quality of
Yeah.
honey. So that kind
Yeah.
of bees you are going to select, and they should be stingless and breed very well. So like the bees have to be like they should increase its population. Okay, so the
Yeah.
production of
Yeah.
bees must be very well. So such kind of bees we are going to select for our bee production, honey production. Okay, let's write the question. What is our question? What are
So
the
what are the
desirable
desirable?
characters of bee varieties
Sorry, what are the desirable characters of bee vectors?
suitable for honey production?
Suitable for honey production.
So do you understand what this question mean?
Yeah,
So what it means, tell me.
it means that basically it is said that what are the time of productions for bee culture?
Yeah, in the bee culture, what kind of characters you're looking for? Okay, so they
Uh,
include bees should have good honey production capacity. That is the first quality we require. Bees should have
yeah,
good honey production capacity.
yeah,
Okay, next, they should be stingless and breed very well.
they should be stimulus and breathe very well.
Okay, 1 minute. So what is sting? So have you ever seen honey bee?
Yeah, but don't share your screen.
Yeah, I'm not showing you. So stingless bees, so they don't have sting at front, they will be having sting. So the stingless boat, the boats without sting are going to give you like many benefits. Okay.
Yeah.
So stingless bees are mostly selected and they are, so these
They're like
bees are
more like in a shape of like whitish, right?
not about the color, they don't have a sting and
Oh,
they,
they don't sting. They don't have a stinger.
yeah.
So
So
some bees
they
don't
goes
sting.
on, yeah.
So
So
some bees also don't sting, right?
yeah. So they will go on to the flowers, okay, because of the nectar of the flowers that sit on them. So they help in pollination process. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, they should be able to stay in a beehive for a long periods.
In the beehive they should stay, right?
Yeah. So that you can get good production for longer time. They should stay in a beehive for long periods.
Hmm.
Okay, these are like certain characters which are selected in in honey production. Okay, so when you are growing honeybees, so you have to select a place. What kind of place you have to select? It should have like flowering plants and trees so that honeybees go there. Okay, they collect nectar from there and they help in pollination processes. Okay, that place
Hmm.
which includes flowering plants, trees is called as pasturage. That was our next question. What is pasturage?
Pasturage, right?
Yeah. So before that, can you
Pasturage,
read
it's
this
like pasturation
question?
of bees. Pasturation.
Yeah, that is different. Can you read this question before that and explain me?
What are desirable characteristics of bee varieties suitable for honey production? Bees should have good honey production, production capacity. So they should be stingless, right?
Mm.
So if they have if they have stingers, they cannot get production of honey, right?
Yeah.
So and by the way, that is disadvantage of having a stinger for the bees is they also if they might sting a human, no, they cannot
Mm.
reach and get out, so they might die.
Yes.
But if they don't go, if they go on to the back, they and sting, they might die. But if they people sting on the front, they might not die, right?
Mm. Okay, next point.
Come out and then they get blocked and they might die due to the
Mm.
oxygen. So that's why it's best for a honeybee to be born without a stinger. That's it. That's the thing, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
Next point.
So they should stay in a beehive for long periods. So in their houses.
Yeah. Next, what is pasturage and how it is related to honey production?
Mhm. Ah.
So read question.
So what is percentage and how it is related to honey production?
Mm. So pasturate includes the flowering plants, the trees found around an apiary. So wherever you are growing honey, these are like honey beehives, and the place around it where you can find the flowering plant trees. So this is considered as pasturage. Okay,
Yeah.
so pasturage includes the flowering plants and trees found around an apiary. So from these flowering plants, why these are grown near the flowering plants and trees? Such that the bees can sit on them for the nectar, okay, to collect honey. So from them, nectar and
Really sorry, ma'am, because of the internet connection and network is like gone. Power cut.
And with that, we root of this. So let's say this is the scenario. So what I
What happened, Srivatsa?
It's like just a small phone.
the answer
What?
A power cut. Like I got like
Okay.
the power shut down. The power shut down. The power shut down.
Okay. So from them, here we are
Very
talking
sorry,
about
ma'am,
the,
for the power
no
shut down.
problem. From here we are talking about pasturage. So what is pasturage?
It's like
Pasturage is, which is nothing but the flowering plants and trees found around an apiary. Okay. So from them, nectar and pollen are collected by bees to form honey. Okay. And pasturage plays an important role in determining the quantity and quality of honey. So pasturage plays an important role in determining quality and quantity of honey. Understand?
yeah.
Please read, Srivatsa.
Yeah. I'll read for you. So, what is pasturage includes the flowering plants and trees found around an apiary, right? And
Hmm.
instantly, what is it is like from them nectar and pollen are collected by bees.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then what else is like basically uh, found around the an apiary is the family. Nectar and pollen are collected by bees to the honey to bees to form honey.
To form honey.
Yeah.
Next point.
So next point is like of pasturage plays an important role in determining quality and quantity of honey.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. So explain any one method of crop production which ensures high yield. So what type of crop production methods we have seen? We have seen like intercropping, mixed cropping, crop rotation. So among three, we have to tell that which is very important in providing high yield. Okay, so intercropping is the method. So what is intercropping, Srivatsa? Please tell me if you know.
So intercropping is like a type of cropping.
Yeah, what do you do in that?
It's like you like it's like you picked up like correct crop.
We used inter two or more crops and we sow in the soil in a different pattern. Okay, so that
Yeah.
is called as intercropping. Okay. Explain any one method of crop production which ensures high yield. So which is that method? It is intercropping method. So intercropping is a method of
Intercropping is the method of
crop production.
crop production.
Okay. Which ensures high yield. So which method it is, Srivatsa?
So it's like a crop production method.
Yeah, which method it is?
So like crop production method. Crop production method.
Yeah, it is crop production method. What is the name of that method?
Oh my.
Read the answer.
Intercropping is a method of crop production which ensures
What is the method name?
crop production method. High yield.
Again? No, what is the method? Intercropping is a method. What it means?
I told that only.
You are telling crop production method. So intercropping is a method of crop production which ensures high yield.
Intercropping is a method of high production which ensures high yield.
Yeah. So in this method, two or more crops having different nutrient requirements are grown simultaneously on the same field in a different pattern. So what is intercropping? So you are selecting 2 to 3 crops. So those crops should have like different nutrient requirements. So they are grown simultaneously on a piece of land in a definite pattern. Okay, please read the question, Srivatsa.
So intercropping. Intercropping is a method of crop production which ensures high yield. In this method, two or more crop productions have different nutrient requirements. So, with the nutrient requirements are grown simultaneously on the same field in a different pattern.
Yeah, now tell me again. You have to explain me. Don't read what I have written exactly on the board. Just explain me in your own words.
So, no, so I know this style, I'll do this. Intercropping is a method of crop production, right? Which ensures high yield. So, in this method, two or more crops having different nutrient requirements. Requirements are grown simultaneously on the same field in a different pattern.
Yes. Now explain me.
Yeah, I'll explain. So it's like about basically intercropping upon how there is like high yield. It's like high intercropping, which is a type of cropping mhm, of high crop production, right? So it ensures high yield. In this method, two or more crops having different nutrient requirements are grown simultaneously, basically on the same field in a
Mm.
different pattern. That is the thing.
So you read exactly what is written on the board. Now you tell me.
So it's about basically intercropping, which is like a type of cropping. So it's a
Mm.
high yield.
Mm. Then
So and then also the next thing is so like how the like intercropping like which ensures high yielding and
okay,
how
what you do in intercropping? What is intercropping exactly?
so intercropping is like that only, right?
What you do in that? You grow
You grow more crops.
two or more crops. Yeah. Have you grow that crops in a
Yeah, so you like
definite pattern?
we grow crops in a definite pattern.
Okay. Why are manures and fertilizers are used in the field? Why do we use manures and fertilizers in the field? So
No.
manures, so they improve the soil fertility and increase the crop productivity. They help the plant to grow healthy. Okay, so they provide nutrients in the soil. So what is manure and why manure and fertilizers are used? Manures and fertilizers are used to improve soil fertility and increase the crop productivity. Okay, they replenish deficient nutrients in the soil. Please read the question, Srivatsa.
Um, so basically, it is like, mm, why are manures and fertilizers are used in the yield?
In the
Sorry, field.
mm,
So manures and fertilizers, so basically they're used to improve the soil fertility and increase the crop productivity, basically. So they replenish the um, deficient nutrient in the soil.
yeah. So please explain me what manures and the fertilizers do.
So basically what kind of manures are like fertilizers and manures like in the sense, so in the sense I don't know exactly know what kind of manures, but they're like definitely manures and fertilizers.
Mm.
which are used to improve the soil fertility and increase the crop productivity. They increase the crop productivity.
Hmm. Then
So they're like they also replenish the deficient nutrients, right?
hmm.
So so they replenish the deficient deficient nutrients
Yeah, deficient nutrients in the soil.
in the soil.
Yes. Okay. Next question. What are advantages of intercropping and crop rotation? What is intercropping, Srivatsa? Please define intercropping.
Yeah, so they're like what are the advantages of intercropping and cropping is like basically like they're like
We discussed in the previous question, what is intercropping?
so
Intercropping,
intercropping advantages are like more or like yield, more field, better
yeah,
yield.
more yield you get. So
More yield.
explain. So what we are doing, we are sowing two or more crops, right?
Yeah.
In a definite pattern. Whereas what is crop rotation? Crop rotation is in a throughout a year, you can go for like quarter or half a year, or in a year, you can grow crops. Okay, after one crop harvesting, you grow the other crop. So that is crop rotation method. So what are the advantages? For each one, we can discuss the advantages. For intercropping, so as you grow the selected crops in a definite manner, so, and you grow the crops which are having different nutrient requirements also. So because of this, this ensures maximum utilization of supplied nutrients. Okay, it prevents pests and diseases from spreading to all diseases belonging to one crop in a field. So we can write crops selected in this method differs in nutrient requirements. So because of this, this ensures maximum utilization of the supplied nutrients. Next, it prevents pests and diseases from spreading to all plants. Okay, so these are the advantages of intercropping. So next one is crop rotation. So what are the advantages of crop rotation? So as you're growing a crop after harvesting the previous crop, so this may increase the fertility of the soil. Because of that, yield of the crop also increases. So what is the advantage? It makes the soil fertile. It makes the soil fertile and increases yield. Next, it reduces the use of fertilizers. Okay. So what is intercropping? You're growing different crops having different nutrient requirements in a field. So because of this method, or the nutrients are easily supplied. Whatever the nutrients are there, those are supplied to the crops. Okay, it prevents the pests and diseases also from spreading to all plants. Coming to the crop rotation, it makes the soil fertile. It increases the yield. It also reduces the use of fertilizers. Please read the questions, Srivatsa.
So, what are the advantages of intercropping and crop rotation? So, intercropping. So, crops selected in this method differs in nutrient requirement. So, this ensures maximum utilization of the supplied nutrients, which prevent the pests and diseases from spreading to all plants. So, the crop rotation, it makes soil the soil fertile, right? Soil. It makes the soil fertile and increases field yield. It reduces the use of fertilizers.
Yeah. Please read again. What are the advantages of intercropping and crop rotation?
Yeah. So crop rotation. And so 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 it makes the soil fertile and increases yield. It reduces the use of fertilizers.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So next question. What are the benefits of cattle farming? So you are raising cattle. So you have to tell what are the benefits of raising cattle. Please tell me, Srivatsa.
So
I think we discussed this in earlier class. Okay, that's fine. We can move on to the next question. How do good animal husbandry practices benefit farmers? So animal husbandry means nothing but rearing, like raising animals. So how the raising animals is helping farmers? Tell me, Srivatsa.
no, so basically, so how the like what?
Raising animals, that is animal husbandry. How raising animals is benefiting the farmers?
Well, forward like benefiting the farm of animal husbandry, right?
Mm. So raising animals, how it is benefiting farmers?
So how it's like benefiting farmers is like basically like
How
they farm.
do good animal husbandry practices benefit farmers?
Okay.
So what are the benefits means? So first we write what is animal husbandry. So animal
Animal
husbandry
husbandry, yes. Animal husbandry is
involves the
so animal
management of
husbandry
farm
involves
animals. Involves the scientific management of
management of
farm animals.
farm animals.
So raising farm animals is called as animal husbandry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So how it benefits the farmer? So it's benefits the farmers in the following ways. So it improvement of breeds having good desirable characters.
So improvement of
Breeds,
breeds.
as you take care of animals, so breeds improvement is seen. So improvement of the breeds having
Improvement of the breeds
having good desirable characters.
good desirable character.
Okay. Next, better yield in quantity and quality. Whatever you get from the animals, you get in good quality and quantity.
So better yield in quantities
And quality.
and qualities.
Okay, reduction of the input cost.
Reduction of the input cost.
So these are the benefits of animal husbandry. Please read Srivatsa.
So how to good animal husbandry practices benefit farmers. So so animal husbandry involves some scientific management of farm animals. So it benefits the farmers in the following ways. Improvement of the breeds, having good desirable characters. So better yield with quantity and quality. So reduction of input cost.
Yeah, please read again. Why you're not reading question? How do?
How do good animal husbandry practices benefit farmer?
Yes.
So animal husbandry involves scientific management of farm animals. So it benefits the farmers in the following ways. The improvement of breeds, having breeds, having good desirable characters, better yield in quantity and quality. So reduction of the input cost.
Yes. So these are the benefits of animal husbandry. Okay. So last question we can discuss today. What is genetic manipulation?
So what is genetic manipulation?
How it is useful
How
in
manipulation, how it
agriculture
is used in
practices.
agricultural practices.
How it is
Used in agricultural practices.
useful in
Agricultural practices.
agriculture practices. So genetic manipulation is, see, if you want, let's say you have you are raising a hen. Okay, if you want like good like big size of eggs from that hen, so you induce like some desirable characters. You can inject certain hormones to it. Okay, you can make changes in the gene. Okay, thus you can get like whatever the requirements, whatever the characters you want, you can get that. So that method is called as genetic manipulation. Okay, so genetic manipulation is the method of incorporation. Incorporation in the sense inducing. Incorporation of desirable characters into an organism. Okay. So with this particular technique, by inducing, if you whatever the characters you want, by inducing that characters, you can get that kind of varieties from due to this
So
method.
genetic manipulation is like the method of incorporation of desirable characters into an organism.
Yeah. Let's say example, I consider a human being. You want very good height from a person. Okay, you
Yeah.
could have seen in the movies that scientists are doing experiments on persons or animals. Whatever the characters they want, they inject them simply. Okay, they will test on it, right? So that method is called as genetic manipulation. So by inducing the whatever characters you want, you get like good quality of seeds. Okay, so by this method, improved varieties of seeds can be obtained. Understand?
Yeah.
So like examples, you may
Like
get high
example.
yield. So you want more number of mangoes from a mango tree, you can inject simply the type of characters, whatever into that, and you can get like very huge amount of mangoes from it. Okay. And if you want your mango tree disease free, in that case, you can inject the desirable genes into it. Okay. Generally, we don't talk in a tree, in an animal we discuss. And so disease resistance. Etc. So these are the certain characters we can induce into an organism. Okay,
Yeah.
please read Trivatsa.
Yeah. Huh? What man?
Please read.
Yeah, so you told me to read. So genetic manipulation is manipulation is the method of incorporation of desirable characters into an organism. By this method, improved varieties of seeds can be obtained. Example, high yield, disease resistance, etc.
Yeah, read again.
So what is genetic manipulation? How it is useful in agriculture practices? So genetic manipulation is the method of incorporation of desirable characteristics of an organism. By this method involved varieties of seeds can be obtained. Example, high yield, disease resistance, etc.
Yeah, we are
So
done with the
again I'll read.
questions.
Last time I'll read. So what is
Yeah.
genetic? So how it is useful in agriculture practices? So genetic manipulation is the method of incorporation of describable characters right?
Yeah.
So characters into an organization. So by this method,
Organism.
organism. So by this method, improved varieties of seeds can be obtained. Example, high yield disease resistance, etc.
Yeah, we are done with the questions. In the next class, like we can discuss long answer questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's see whatever the questions we discussed today. We have seen what are the
What are
characters.
desirable characters of
Yeah,
bee
what are the
variety?
characters we need to in honeybee in honey production. Next question we have seen like what is a pasturage. Okay, how pasturage is useful in honey production. So two questions are related to honey production. Next one is which method we are following to get good yield of crops. So the method we are following is intercropping method.
Yeah,
So what is intercropping? Growing two or more crops of different nutrient requirement crops in a piece of land in a definite pattern. Okay, what are the benefits of intercropping? So intercropping ensures that maximum utilization of supplied nutrients to the plant. It prevents pests and diseases from spreading. Whereas crop rotation also it reduces the use of fertilizers and makes the soil fertile by increasing yield. Okay, so what is animal husbandry? It is nothing but the management of animals, farm animals. So what are the benefits? We have seen the benefits like improvement of the breeds, better yield in quality and quantity, reduction of the input cost. And at last we have seen genetic manipulation. So genetic manipulation is nothing but the incorporation of desirable characters into an organism. So by this method, we can see like improved qualities of products you can get by following this method. For example, high yield, disease resistance, etc.
yes,
Is that clear so far, Srivatsa?
yes, yes.
So let me know if you have any questions before we wind the session.
No, I don't have any questions, ma'am.
Okay, then you can leave session for today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.